to another table talk. So today I have this watermelon, as you can see, not too big, that I'll be eating while I talk, so it's not as awkward of me just talking to the camera, which is really disconcerting, but yeah. So today first I'm going to cut it because it would be hard to eat it as it is, obviously. Out. I love watermelon. It's my favorite summer food, and it's actually really hard to find good ones in the UK because they usually don't taste like a watermelon should. But yeah, people who live in tropical countries will understand what I mean. Ouch, ouch, ah, yay. Alright, so I'll just for this week, as I'll be really busy from the next week onwards, I thought I would use this opportunity to just fill everyone on what I've been up to the last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, so for those who may not know, ouch, sorry, struggling with this. Okay, so for those who may not know, Sunmi, the singer Sunmi ex Wonder Girl, sorry, I'm not actually pointing the knife at you, but actually I could if you do something bad. She had a concert. She's actually her world tour is actually happening at the moment, and one of the stops was London for once. It's not just Paris, Russia, and bye-bye. So I went to her concert on the 30th of May. It was such a great. I'll put some pictures somewhere here or here. Yeah, it was so great. She's just so precious. Queen of Gays, as you may know. She did a total of 16 musics, including an encore, and also kind of like dance singing mashup from her favorite songs of the 80s, which I actually very much like as well, and I did enjoy them. The concert was at the Indigo at the O2, so the venue wasn't that big, which I was quite happy about. And actually, there's quite a funny story. Quite a funny story. I bought the ticket for the Golden Circle, which was like the closest to the stage without being the VIP ones, and actually quite good. And so I left work a bit later than I should have, but yeah, so the doors would open at 6, and I left work at like 3ish, came back home, changed clothes, and then went. So by the time I got there, obviously there was a considerably long queue already, and oh, doesn't taste that good. And the people from the fan account, they were actually organizing the queue and giving out the banners, which was very cute. I may say so. I'll post a picture somewhere in here. And the queue, yeah, there were 3 queues: general entry, VIP, and early entry, standing. And then there were the seated ones. So they actually sent me to the VIP queue. So when obviously the VIP were the first ones to get in, and as I got to the door, that's when I saw that I had different bracelets to them. It was quite similar, but you could see there were different writings on it. It actually saying VIP, while mine didn't. So the security just pushed me to the queue for the actual Golden Circle side, and I ended up being at the front of the queue. So basically when I got in soon after the VIP one, so I was very close to the stage, which was great. So yeah, she song. I thought of, let me actually see because I don't have it. I didn't memorize the set list, but she sung, let's see. She started with okay, yeah. So she started with 24 hours if she Sashigan. Just to finally be able to see it live, it was just so amazing. Like, you can't even imagine. If you were a Wonder Girls fan, you'll understand. After what, 13 years or something, finally get to see them. Because when they did their world tours, actually they only did America if I remember correctly, and obviously I wouldn't be able to see it, so yeah. And after that she did Curve, Who I Am, Black Pearl. During Black Pearl, we had a few hearts with little messages that the fandom had prepared, so we had it all up. It was very cute. She loved it. Just like burst of tears, but yeah. After that, oh, she did a bit of talk after 24 hours. Fluent English. She's just the queen. Great. She was quite impressed when some of us, actually most of us, practically everyone, could follow the songs in Korean. But yeah, she spoke to us in English. Oh, then Noah came. Oh, the stage was so pretty. It was like the wall, the back of the stage had like a big screen with Instagram on it, and then little hearts coming out on the sides, and literally every time she was dancing, everything she was doing was reflected on the screen as if she was taking it from her own camera, which was very cute, and everyone loved it. It was so cute. Oh, she was super precious. After Noir, she did Full Moon. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. I actually really I always loved Full Moon, and it would have been great if she had a rapper with her stage, which would have been unlikely, but yeah, it was a very good performance. And oh my god, let me take a minute to appreciate her back dancers. I mean, the girls are flawless always, as like you would expect. They're some nice dancers, please. But the guys, oh my god, people, let me tell you, yeah, they were great. Great. She actually, some of you may be aware of her younger brother Dongi. Who did Dongi? Ah, cute. Dongi is the videographer for like all of her promotions. So he was the one recording the tour for, I guess, for the DVD. Oh, and it was so cute. She presented everyone at the end, and yeah, it was very pretty. Awesome. A moment. Sorry, my sister came. Okay, so after Full Moon, she did Addict, which everyone was expecting. Oh my god, the dance, the clothes, the scenery, perfection. That's the only word you could say for it, perfection. After Addict, one of my favorite, Kashina. Oh, everyone followed the song from the beginning to the end. I mean, it's Kashina, for God's sake. So yeah, after Kashina, yeah, she did so the first cover from the 80s was a Toto song. You may not know Toto, I guess. It's an 80s band, I mean, early 80s, late 70s. I guess their most known song is Africa, which is a beautiful song. You should listen if you haven't before. And yeah, she did Georgie Porgy. She was so cute doing it. And after that, 10cc, I'm Not in Love. I'm not in love. Goes like this. You may know. And ouch. After that, she did her Secret Tape, Heroin, which again everyone, literally everyone followed. Letter by Letter in Korean. And then Hey You, Burn, and Siren was the last. Siren, that's my favorite one, I think. I mean, I like all of her songs, but yeah, Siren has a special spot. And then after Siren, she introduced her dance crew one by one. She introduced all the guys, and after every time she introduced she wouldn't introduce, she brought them over, and then they would say their name and then do a dance move. They were all great, obviously. And then Dongi, yeah, she introduced Dongi as well. Her little brother, he's so tall, like. Then after that, they all left this. We took a picture. First she took a picture with them, us, and them and us. I'll put a picture here somewhere. And then a picture by herself with the banners up. It was so cute. And then everyone was shouting encore, encore, encore. She came back, and Kashina was the encore. I actually wasn't planning on recording a lot because I wanted to focus on the songs. I only recorded the songs that I wanted to like re-watch, and Kashina was one of them. So I recorded the encore. I might upload it after. And I also recorded Siren, I think. Yeah, I recorded bits of. I recorded Addict, one part of Addict, not the whole song though. So yeah, that was it. And then literally, when she was saying, after the encore, when she was saying her goodbyes, everyone was just in tears. I was one of them too. See, that's what I mean. It doesn't taste bad, it just tastes like water. It doesn't have the watermelon taste. I miss from these days. So after the concert, obviously the weekend after the concert was the BTS concert in Wembley, but I didn't go. Actually, on Friday before that, thanks to the people at the KCC, Korean Cultural Center here in London, we were asking, me and myself and a few other members from the K-pop Academy, which has ended already, sadly. Yeah, some of us were asked to have a few interviews. One with Yonhap News, which already has been published. I'll put the screenshot somewhere here. And the other one was with MBC. So the Yonhap one was on the Friday before the BTS concert, on the 31st of May. And then the MBC one was on Monday after the BTS concert. So it was a busy weekend and the week. They asked questions basically around how we got in contact with K-pop, how to discover K-pop, which were our favorite groups, as if you could only choose one group. God. Yeah, I don't actually have a favorite. I mean, I have groups that I've been following for ages, like Shiny, 21. Obviously, most of the ones that I originally liked have disbanded already, so yeah, it's sad. But I do have a few favorite songs. One of them is a song by rock band from the 80s, a Korean rock band from the 80s called Zubukwa. I'll leave a link to it below. You might like it. It's called I guess the Korean title is 걱정 말아요 그대. So don't you worry, my dear. Yeah, something like that. It's a very beautiful song. And Chomchun, English translation, Youth. Actually, I actually don't know if it's a song by him or someone else. The version I know is that I got to know was by Kim Field. He sings so well. And yeah, I guess it was the version that was used at the series the Reply series. Yeah, a beautiful song. First half finished. Yay. So after the Yonhap interview, yeah, my weekend was I spent it working. I had some editing to do. One of my friends is launching an African accessories brand, so I was finishing up the logo, her business cards and things like that. And yeah, so I didn't do much, to be honest, just working. And obviously kept up with them because I was watching the concert on V Live. Yes, I paid to watch it. Can't believe myself. And yeah, and actually I can't say that I was happy that I wasn't there, but I knew if I went I wouldn't have a good spot. So rather than having a bad spot there, I would prefer to watch it home, I guess, because I don't like crowded places anyway. So that's it. Then after the weekend, on Monday, after work, there's when I had the MBC interview. The MBC interview was different to the Yonhap ones, I guess, because the Yonhap News one was for the online portal. So we just talked, we took a few pictures, there was a short video and things like that. But the MBC one was for like a documentary type of thing. So we were, it was 7 of us, yeah, 7. They had us sit around a circle. Actually, the PDD that did that was filming. I mean, there were 2 of them. The main one, the older one, the Sunmi. They was filming the MBC News. Actually worked on the Il and the Mohando John team Infinite Challenge 1 night 2 days. I mean, yes, for those who know, I mean, it was great. So when I saw him, I was like, oh my god, PDD! Because I recognized him straight away. But yeah, it wasn't the main one, the creator, because that one is resting. But yeah, he was he was part of the team. I was quite happy because I loved both shows. I mean, obviously, Il had a sad ending, but Mohando John was my show for years. So yeah, they had us in sitting down on the floor in a circle, and then the big camera was going in circles, and then we had like a mic in front of us. And yeah, it was deeper. The questions were similar to the Yonhap News one, but I guess they wanted to understand why BTS, why K-pop, on like a deeper level. So the questions actually made you think about. Wait, I think I actually have a few. Let's see, because the KCC people, Julian, sent us the questions. I mean, example of them, so we could think of the answers. So one of the questions was, how do you think about the popularity? I mean, what do you think about the popularity of the Korean wave in the UK? Pardon, sorry, excuse me. Do you think it'll pass on? Because I mean, the K-wave has gone through China, it's gone through Japan, the US during Wonder Girl years, and now again. So to be honest, I don't think it'll pass in the UK. Outside, I mean, other than Paris, France, I guess, other than France, Russia, Yeah, Europe has been like stubborn about K-pop, but yeah, I don't think it'll go out anytime soon. Because even if some people stop listening to like BTS once they go to the army or something like that, there's always be a new group. Please, TXT is here, ATEEZ is here, so there's always the next generation, and we'll keep on pushing people towards it. So just listen to it. I'm making my whole office listen to it. Like, yeah, I'll make it happen. Then they also asked us about our first experience with K-pop. Who's our favorite musician? Hard question. What was different about K-pop, or what made us attracted to K-pop? I guess because I mean, pop music is pop music, but Korean pop is just, it's like the Chinese one. It's a very like specific. It's very sleek and very in like a square. You don't see groups outside that square because it's how the industry and the people want it to be, and it's that's it, period. The Japanese, I mean, you have opposites. You have cutesy ones, you have really really hardcore ones, you have everything, but in a Japanese way, I guess you could say. The Korean ones, yeah, you have groups that imitate like African American hip hop, or you have groups that imitate, I mean, have influences, I guess, share influences from, let's say. Some of them are just straight up copies, but who cares? Yeah, so you have some groups that share influences. Yeah, I'm looking at you, YG. Even though I liked it all, yes. You had groups that go for the South America and all those Latino influences. And then, yeah, and then you have some groups that do kind of follow, I mean, not European, but I guess English groups, boy groups, girl groups, or bands from the past. So, but then they always add on something of themselves, like a bit of their culture, a bit of themselves, and do change it up a bit, so it's not like a 100% copy. It's more like, oh, adaptation, you could say. And to be honest, I've been tired of like Western pop in the past, what, 3-4 years. I feel like everything's the same, and with K-pop you don't have that, because even if you have like one summer all the groups are doing EDM or something, there's always a group that'll do something different, or the next year they'll change it up completely. Even if they do follow trends a bit, they tend to like always build on outside of that trend as well. And you do have some trendsetters as well, so yeah, that's why I don't think it's going to disappear. Oh, then they also asked how K-pop has changed our lives. Then that question had some people in tears, because for me there's a very deep experience actually. So yeah. And then how did K-pop made us more interested in Korean culture in general, not just K-pop. I guess for me, because I started watching the shows where the idols were. Before there was this show, I guess in 2012, I think, called The Go Show, which it was a talk show, and the presenter was Ko Hyung-jun. Is the actress that did Queen Sondok, the drama, the historical drama. She's such a great actress. She disappeared a bit off the screen after she got married to this chaebol person. Yeah. So one of my favorite episodes of her talk show was with Big Bang actually. It was such a funny one. So yeah, because of idols, I started watching Immortal songs, and through that you get to know like other parts of the Korean culture. You learn about traditional music of the country. You learn about other arts, other forms of art. Yeah, so yeah. pardon. And if one of the teachers at SOAS, one of the directors was there, and they said there's never been this many people trying to applying for the Korean language courses and things like that. So yeah, it's not just K-pop. They get people. I mean, so K-pop people are getting into Korea. So that's why the government better be working hard to fix those spy cam issues. Those disgusting pics they are being recording people in secret and selling it out to porn sites and things like that. And yeah, so otherwise tourism's gonna drop like completely. So do something, please. Otherwise, you get with a knife. And then yeah, the last question she asked, I mean the journalist asked, was how did our lives change after the K-pop Academy had finished. I mean, I still miss it because it was my Saturday ritual. But yeah, thanks to that, I got involved in 2 different projects. I can't talk about them yet, but yeah. So it's thanks to one of them that I'll be going to Korea in July, and so I'll be super busy in the next few weeks or so. So yeah, a lot of things changed after that for the better. So thank you, KBN, and thank you, KCC people. Okay, so after the interview, we lingered. Yeah, and then we went home. We were just reminiscing about the old days. Not as old because it hasn't been that long, but yeah, you know what I mean. And then, what did I do after? Alright, so basically, and then during the week I just worked. My usual ritual. Oh, tomorrow I'll be doing another workshop. This, the ones with local. This weekend will be rookies of this year. We're doing 80s Pirate King, TXT Crown, E.T. Tala, and I'm forgetting AB6 Breed. Now, I did hear, I know all of the songs, but I hadn't seen the dance before. So this time I'm not making a mistake I did for the last time. So I did watch the dance videos and I tried some of the dances, and no, I feel like the result will be the same. It's just too much. I'm not even sure how they're gonna teach us, like Crown. It's all very like synchronized, and one part is part of a big hole and they do it like this. So how? And 80s Pirate King has so much popping, and like they go like this and they go like this, and I don't pop. Like, have you seen these arms popping before? No. So yeah, this is actually the second time I recorded this because I forgot to press play. Such a novita. But yeah, so after on the 21st, that's when I'll be going to Mexico, and then I return on the 29th and go straight to South Korea on the 1st of July. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll be able to record. I mean, Mexico I'll probably be able to record quite a lot, but in South Korea I'm not sure because a lot of what I'll be doing can't be shown yet. So, but I'll try to record as much as I can whenever I'm outside. We do have a few sightseeing events and like a day free for us, so hopefully I'll be able to record those quite well and share it with you guys. So if you want to keep up with what I'll be doing abroad, I guess, subscribe to my channel, Instagram, where I'll be posting a lot, I guess. Yeah, so do that and you'll see some of me. Man, even if you don't want, you can just do it anyways, just to cuss at me. Just do it. Yeah. One thing I actually wanted to mention. Some of you may be aware. I mean, if you don't watch the news, you might not actually know of what's going on. But Sudan is going through another crisis at the moment, a civil crisis, and a lot of people are being killed. So just to summarize the situation, the leader of the previous government died last year, close to the end of last year, and since December 2018, yeah, activists, there were a few like known figures trying to set a fairer and like a more open system for the new government, and trying to ensure that the new elections are not rigged, and then the people who take the power now won't just do the same thing that the previous one did. And obviously those in power won't have that happening, would they? And even though activists have been trying to do something about it and stop it from happening all over again since November last year, I think. Recently, the military forces have started opening fire against the civilians and the activists, and a lot of people are being killed. As usual, women are being raped out of nowhere, and everyone just feels powerless because there's not much you can do about it. And I know it's not as fancy, it's not a good thing, so people just want to close their eyes and not look into what's happening, or people just feel like, I can't do much. I mean, we can't do much, but all we could do is just raise awareness of it, I guess, and try to help where we can. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are many NGOs that are gathering food, like basic things that people over there would need, that we on this side of the world take for granted, or just sometimes waste miserably because we know it's always there whenever we need it. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure UNICEF, International Embassy, they are trying to help. So if any of you can help as well, yeah, it would be great. It doesn't have to be all about money, but I guess spreading the word, keeping them in your thoughts. Think about it when you throw something away that you think, oh, I can just go and buy another one. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for listening. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.